This is e-learning project. It is basically to publish articles, blogs, and learning materials. And student can register, login, and download the material and ask the question to the professor, and he can answer the question over the portal. An admin user can activate, deactivate the student and manage all the activities. Okay, so it is basically can be used for any college, any school also. Okay, it is means anybody can from anywhere can ask the question to the professor, or professor can answer. Professor can upload the reading material and clarify the query also. Okay, so there is three set of user. One is student, one is administrator, and one is that professor. Okay, this is the project. Once you buy it, you will get the database script file, backup file, source code, and then this is that installation guide, project report, and synopsis file. So for that, you have to just install SQL Server Management Studio and Visual Studio. Any version of Visual Studio will work. I will use Visual Studio 2012 and SQL Server Management Studio 2014. So first, we will create the database. So I will just copy this path and start my Visual SQL Server 2014 Management Studio. So here is the Management Studio. I will just connect and create the database. Once it is started, just click on connect and your database is connected. So just right click over database and create a new database. So I'll give that e-learning, is that my database name. So this is a blank database, no table is there. So I have to run the query, the script. The script file already available with me. So I just copy the path, click on file, then click on open, then click on file. And the path and execute the script. Just click on execute. So it will create all tables with sample records. Okay, this is the tables, admin user login, then professor master, student master. Okay, so database part is over. Now I will configure my project. So I'll just go to the source code folder, copy the path, and start my Visual Studio. So whichever Visual Studio you have installed, like 2012, 15, 17, so just start that. So I'll use 2012 for this project. Just close. Then file, open website. Okay, so remove the previous project, paste the source folder path, click on open. Once this project open, you need to just change. This is the files basically. This is the for this student and professor, and this is the admin users details. There is a folder called admin. So I have to just change the connection parameter here. Here you have to, sorry, that is web config file. So here you have to change two things. One is that data source name and database name. So I just go again SQL Server to the easy method to get the database name. Just copy this name, copy it, and just go your project folder and remove this and paste it. And this is database name. So I just again copy it, and paste it. Save it and set the default as your start page. Set a start page. So you will get that all the themes and everything, scheme file is there. If you want to change any color or anything, you can do it from here also. And this is that your admin section, already I told you. Okay, now once this is done, you just have to run the project. So for a new student, he can register in the site. So I'll just register one professor and one student first. So I'll click on professor and click on register. So professor employee number you need to type. So professor employee number is 1001. Name of professor Mr. Aniket, and password is 1234. Password is 1234. Professor type internal. Email ID, contact number is optional. So if you want, you can put, or otherwise it will do. This is registration complete, but he cannot log in. And after admin approve, he can log in. Okay. So I first just registered one student and one professor. Again, I'll this data will come here. Like if you just register professor master, you will get it. Like Mr. Omega I have created right now. Okay. But it is not activated yet. Same way I'll add one student also. Register. So student role is 10. Register Mr. Aditya. Then password 1234. 1234. Same password actually. See, applied for BCA. Semester 1. Email ID is optional. Same thing. He is added, but it is not approved. So once these two things done, so I'll just go to the admin. For admin, you just browse the admin folder. Okay. So admin login ID, you can just check there. What these details are available in that your installation guide also. The login is. So username is 102 and password is 1. So I have to go there 102 and password 1. Okay. Next, student activation. This is the new student is added. Student, but it is not activated yet. So I will have to click on activate link. Now it is activated. Same way professor activation. So this is my new professor. So I have to activate it. Now this two is active. Now once you can add other details also, like you can add the department also, say course, subject also. So I want to add a new subject. So I can select the course BCA semester 1. Okay, subject code. Say BCA 02. Survey name. Say what you can say subtype name active subject. So to add this one. You can click on edit. You can edit also if you want. Okay. Now same way subject course also you can add. Now professor subject mapping. So this is a new professor, Mr. Oniket. What is the subject available? So I will add this BCA to BCA 00 submit. So once this professor is logging, he can have this subject list in his in bucket, and he can upload material on this subject. Okay. So now I click on log out. Now I will log in as a professor. Professor already there. So what is the ID I have given? ID, employee ID, whatever. So if you don't remember, just go the table, professor master table, select it. This is your ID, login ID, professor number, and password is 1234. Password is 1234. Okay. Now this is the professor page. Mr. Onika is the professor name, last login, first time login, manage material. Okay, so suppose you want to upload whatever subject is mapped by admin, you will select say BCA 001 and choose file. So you can upload any document, any file. Say you want to upload some document. Whatever document I have given. No documents. Say coronavirus. You want to upload. Regarding so this will submit. The first document he is uploaded. So once he uploaded, you want to edit it. So you can view the file also. This file will download. Okay. Now there is one is material. Okay. So he has uploaded one document. So once the BCA student log in, and he can view that document. He can download. He can read whatever he wants. Now manage blog. So topic is going on. So you want to participate. So you want to add a comment. So you can add a comment like whatever you want to, you can add, or he can start his own blog also. So manage article. Suppose you want to yes. So if you click on allow comment, so anybody can comment on this, submit. Okay. Now if we go the manage block, so this is added here. So anybody, including him, can use the comment also. Right. Whatever you want to. Okay. Now we can edit his profile. So like you want to add his email ID, you can change the password. Now suppose student now want to log in and you can do view and you can do read or you can download the document. So student I already added. This is my student master. So I have added this one Aditya. So my roll number and I have to use the password. So I have to log in. So my student login is 10 and password is 1234. Okay. So the last post is given by Mr. Onikar. So stay at COVID-19, stay at home. Okay. So you can add comment also. So you can go to blog section. You can read all the comment also, including his comment also. Or other already discussion is what is there going on. So you can participate. Now subjects. Now once we click on subject, so you will get all the subject and whatever document uploaded by teacher, professor, it is displayed here. And you can click and download or read. Like you once you click, it will download, or if it is a text file, it will open in browser itself. Okay. So this is the project. So it is basically to e-learning means professor can upload the document, upload the content, student can read the document, download the document, and he can ask the participant that blog, and he can post his comment also. Like if want to add a new comment here, whatever we want to add, please explain. So this once teacher login, he can see that log. Click on log out. So professor again login, and he can view whatever that student is post the comment. So this is 1001 and password is 1234. The new professor. So if you want to go to the manage material, whatever he upload, he can edit or he can upload another document also. Manage blog. He can participate other blog also, or he whatever whoever comments, he can read it. Please explain. So you can put new comment also here. Okay. So this is the project. So once admin login, he can see all the details. He can deactivate, activate the person who is participate this project. So once you buy it, you will get all the files. It is a so you will get the database path, source code, project report, installation guide, and synopsis for this project.